And this is Nasdaq, the Qs. So what I was saying in the last time is that here we can draw a Fibonacci. I'm gonna go straight into the meat of the conversation here. So daily time frame, we can draw Fibonacci. This is the high, this is the low, this is the lower high, and we just closed at the 100% Fibonacci level, and we could go all the way to 161.8%, which would correspond with a retest of the 50 days double exponential moving average. As of right now, it doesn't look very bullish because the price closed below the 5 and the 20 days double exponential moving average, and also they crossed bearish. But it's still above, and the 5 and the 20 are still above the 50 days double exponential moving average. You made this doji here that is going to be a little unpredictable, meaning that there are buyers down here and there are sellers over here. So where is the price going to go? Well, a general rule of thumb that I use is if the price closes above the top of the doji, then most likely it's going to be, it's going to present some bullish opportunities. If it closes below, then it's going to keep going down. It's really that simple. It also depends on the time frame. But the other thing is that we are above the downtrend, the 50, the linear reg channel 50. So, like I said many times, when we are out, we're gonna go back in. That's how this channel works, and that's why it's always on my chart because I really like it. So most likely we're gonna go down to at least 292, which is about less than 3%. So that can happen Monday, and then eventually we're gonna go back down to 288, but we'll see. Indicators. MACD is about to cross to the bears. RSI is taking a breath and is starting to go down. The PMO is still crossed to the bulls, but it's curling. It looks like it's gonna go some more down, but it's above the zero. So this could easily be a retracement. And psychologically, bears step in, they think we're gonna go all the way down to the low, and then we don't. And then bears get caught, and that's how the game works. One thing that I want to show you is that we could be chopping around this level before we have some more downside price action, but I guess we will have to see. I know for a fact that there are some comparisons here, and when I say here, what I mean by that is over here and over here. So the price went outside the channel, starts to chop around, starts to go sideways, kind of like it did here. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you. Start to go sideways here, start to go sideways here, and then when the 5 days crossed below over here, the MACD also crossed to the bears, and that's what's happening here. The price went below, closed below the 5 days double exponential moving average. The 5 days closed below the 20 days double exponential moving average. The MACD is about to cross to the bears. That's when we had two huge red days, and then we had a little bit of bounce. So we stepped back into the channel, then we had a little bit of bounce, and then we had some more sell-off. That's what happened there. But in that occasion, I want to show it to you. It made a head and shoulder. Okay, so here, if that's happening, it can bounce here and it can bounce here some more. Okay, so I would take my profit just to be sure over here at the 50 days double exponential moving average around 292, because if it bounce, you don't want to be caught in some bullishness, especially if you are a short-term trader. And then we need to see if this plays out, if this head and shoulder plays out, if it will become a head and shoulder. So that's what I'm thinking. Last thing is going to be on the weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, you can see that I draw this channel over here, and yeah, I was pretty spot on. So it just worked out as a level of resistance. So we could go down here to this big volume profile that is at let me grab the price. The volume profile is at 282. So on the weekly time frame, so on a longer time frame, this can go to 282, and from there we can bounce up. So I guess we'll see. But for right now, it looks like we have some bearish price action for next week. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I expect. So good luck. Pay attention.